Hey everybody, today I'm going to be making my Thieves vinegar cleaning solution, and I thought I would show you how I do that. And I have a lot of stuff that I need to get used up that I've had for a while, so that's what I'm going to be using. So I'm straying a little bit from my regular recipe, but I'll tell you that as I go. I'm going to put this in here. The first ingredient is a 1/4 cup of cloves. Let me get my 1/4 cup measure. And cloves can be kind of expensive. I buy them bulk like this. And these I have had for quite some time. There's no date on, but I know that I bought these probably about 4 years ago. Here's what I have. 1/4 cup of cloves. And then it calls for 5 cinnamon sticks. And these also I got bulk at the Mennonite bulk store, Amish, whatever you want to call it. And these are just the cinnamon that everybody buys. I'm getting ready to switch over to real cinnamon, so these are what I'm going to use, and these are also probably 3 years old. These are really hard to break, so what I do is I have a pair of kitchen pliers, and I just kind of crack them with the kitchen pliers and break them up. Just like that. So that there is 5 sticks of cinnamon. So we're going to add that to the jar. It calls for a 1/4 cup of lavender blossoms or 5 sprigs of lavender. Now, I don't have any of that, but since I do save everything, I'll show you what I'm going to use. I have this here. This is some lavender that I saved from when I harvested my lavender, and this is just actually the bare sprigs. I'm going to take half of these because I'm going to be making 2 batches. And I'm just going to take the sprigs, even though they don't have flowers on them, I'm going to use them. So they're going to go in there. And then I also have this bag of some leftover lavender leaves and things from when I took the buds off. So I'm also going to put a good handful of that. And probably half of this bag I'm going to put in there. And it is messy. Okay, so there's that. Then it also calls for 2 tablespoons of dried rosemary. And guess what? I also have some rosemary stems. So this recipe is going to be a little off. I'm going to break half of them and throw them in. And then I have some rosemary in here. I'm going to throw half of the big sprig in, and then some of these little flowers. Alright, so that's half of everything I had. Like I said, I'm going to make 2 batches. And then the recipe also calls for lemons. And you are supposed to half fill the jar with lemons. But I don't have any lemons, so I'm going to use what I have. I'm going to use, this is the vinegar that I made out of those lemon and lime peels, and this is what I ended up with strained. So this is what I'm going to put in this jar, because the whole idea of the lemons is to get the essential oil out of them. So all the essential oil is already in here. So I'm going to pour that in there, and then I'm going to top it off. Get the rest of that out of the jar. And then I'm going to top this off with vinegar. And then I'm going to do the other jar, and for that one, I'll show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use all the same ingredients except for the vinegar. I have some orange vinegar that I made when I canned my oranges. And this I'm going to use just like I did the lemon. Alright, so I finished up the orange, and I have put lids on and I have labeled them. Now I shook them up. Now what we're going to do is put them in the windowsill for 3 to 4 weeks, and then you strain them, and at that time when they're ready to strain, I'll come back and finish up this video and show you exactly what it looks like. It is April 1st, so may as well just come back on May 1st and see how it's doing. We'll see you then. Hey everybody, it's May 1st and it's been 1 month since I made my Thieves vinegar, and one is lemon and one is orange, and I'm getting ready to strain them. I'm going to go ahead and shake them up one more time, and there's all those herbs that I had in there, and then I'm going to strain them into some quart-sized jars, and then I'll be putting them back into the big jars. Is in there. So it really smells good, and I will be using this when I do my laundry. Of course I overflowed it. Okay, mess cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and strain the last of this. As I was saying, I will be using this as rinse in my laundry. I always use vinegar in my rinse cycle. And here's all these wonderful herbs that I used. All leftovers, but they came in handy. So let's see what I got. I got that much. I'm going to go ahead and wash the jar, pour it back in, then I'm going to strain the orange, and then I'll come back and show you what they look like. This is the lemon. It's a little clearer than the orange. They do not smell at all like vinegar. They smell like the nice herbs. I'm going to be using this for the rinse cycle in my laundry, and I'm actually going to be pouring this back into an empty vinegar jug so that I can pour it into my laundry easier. And then with all the leftovers I took out, I put them in this big pickle jar, and I'll let this sit, because they've already been used once. I'll let this sit in the window for maybe 2 months this time, and then I'll have some more. So that's how easy it is to make Thieves vinegar. You can use it for your laundry rinse cycle. You can use it for cleaning your counters, your floors, anything that needs to be cleaned and disinfected. These are really good for that, and they smell good. So I hope you give this a try. I just used a bunch of leftover herbs that I had, stems and things that a lot of people would throw away. So give it a try. You might like it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.